Tales Podcast is a part of the Connected Podcast Network. Chef. Yes, Glio. Don't you love how we get to share our stories and recipes? Yes, I enjoy it greatly. Do you know what makes it possible for everyone to hear us? Yes, Glio. Our voices, obviously. True, but it's also Anchor, a hosting platform that distributes the podcast to places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and others. Oh, yes. And isn't everything needed to make a podcast in one place? That's correct. And the best thing of all, Chef, it's free. Free, you say? Free. And all I had to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. So, you just had to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Yep. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and do what we're doing now. Fantastic, Grio. Simply fantastic. I know, Chef. I know. Ahoy, my friend, and welcome aboard the AfroTales Podcast, a ship that will carry us from location to location, exploring the tales that grew from the African diaspora in the Americas and the Caribbean. I am Amon Mazinga, your teller of yarns. As we head out, a particular yarn for each location will be spun. Come, sit with me, and enjoy this journey. The Smart Woman and the Devil. There was a man and his wife who always lived loving. They never had fussing since they had been married. Devil, he ain't like that. So he decided to break them up. He tried and tried, but he was about to give up. Until one day, he had stopped at a woman's house to get a drink of water. So she asked him why he looked so downhearted. And he told her he had been trying to break up a couple for 2 years and they wouldn't just fuss. So she says, if you will give me a new pair of shoes, I bet you I can get them fussing and quarreling. So he told her he would. So she quit what she was doing and went over to the couple's house. The woman was sweeping and singing. The woman says, "You so happy. I'm sorry I come." "How come? Don't you like to see folks happy?" "Yes, I sure do. That's how come I wish I hadn't come. You's too good a woman to have such a deceitful man. I ain't gonna tell you what he had done, so don't ask me." The woman says, "Can't nobody make me believe my husband ain't right. Not even the devil himself could break us up." "Oh, I ain't trying. That's how come I ain't gonna tell you nothing. But if you just watch, you'll see for yourself. Nobody won't have to tell you nothing if you keep your eyes open." Then she left the woman and went down to the field where the man was plowing. "Hello, brother. You sure is a smart man. That's what makes me sad to see a man like you with a woman that keeps secrets from him." "My wife ain't got no secrets from me. That's one thing we don't do is keep secrets from no other." "Well, all I got to say is, long as a person don't open up a box, you can't tell what they got in it. You just gotta take their word for it. A secret wouldn't be a secret if everybody knew about it now, would it? Don't think I come to talk about nobody. I wouldn't tell you nothing, not even if you paid me. But if you keep your eyes open, your mouth shut, and nobody won't have to tell you nothing. So she went on about her business. Devil hung around there so he could watch. The man come in and never said a word. The wife got busy with the cooking and she never spoke. He took down the washpan and started washing his hands. She come, snatched the towel out of his hands and wiped her face with it. He sat down on the stoop and wouldn't ask her was dinner ready. She took the broom and swept all over him and wouldn't ask him to move. He said, look a here, woman. What the hell's the matter with you? If you want to know, I can knock some of the hell out of you anytime you get too hot. She looked and told him, look at here, nappy chin man. I can make out without you any day in the week. Go on, hit me now. I dare you. So they fought all over the house. They thought to get the thing straight. So the devil just laughed and went on, forgetting all about the woman. Later on, there was a young man and a nice woman, married and just living good. The devil didn't like it, so he put to break them up too. He schemed and schemed, and he couldn't do nothing because their love would overcome. Now that woman, she saw the devil, and the devil saw her, but he had forgot all about her. So he walks over to her and asks, what are you doing barefoot? I told you before, I ain't able to buy no shoes. I don't recall ever speaking to you about that or anything else before, but I have a job for you, and if you accomplish it, I'll give you a pair of new shoes. She looked up at the devil. All right, I guess I can do that for you. You know that young man and his wife? Yes. I've been trying a long time to break them up, but every scheme I try, I don't take no effect. I give it up. The woman says, I'll break them up if you give me them shoes this time. So the woman went to the house. The man was in the field doing his work, and she seen him before she got there. He had a mole on his neck. So she went to the house before he got there. The woman was bragging about her husband. She said, he's a handsome man, isn't he? But there's one thing I don't like. That mole on his neck. You should cut it off and he'll be perfect. The wife asked, how can I cut it off? And he won't know it. Well, just wait till he go to sleep and you take his razor and cut it off. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Oh, he pretty now, but if anything, I'll just make him more pretty. I'll do it. So after dinner, the man went back down to the field and back to plowing. So when the woman left, she went on down to the field and told him, I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard this from me. But you know I found out something today. What is it now? You and your wife, y'all been living together nary a year, And you love her, don't you? Yes, I love her. And she make out she love you too. But tonight when you go to bed, you stay awake and cover your head up. And when she start to pull that cover off, you gon' see. She got a razor and it's pointed at your neck because she want to cut your throat. Now don't say I told you. Don't call my name. But you'll see what I'm telling you is true. So that evening when he knocked off, she had supper ready. He went and ate and then went to bed and covered up. When she thought he was asleep, she went to easing the cover off. And he looked up and saw the razor in his hand. He says, "What, woman? What you doing with that razor? I done heard it today, and you was going to cut my throat. Good as I been to you, long as we been living together too." And she says, I was just gonna cut that mole off your neck to make you more pretty." "Oh, no, you wasn't. You was trying to cut my throat." And he put her out. Next morning, the woman, she went over to the devil's house this time. And the devil says, "Is that you, Sarah?" He says, "Oh, you remember me this time. I done told you what I do. I broke them up. I want my shoes." "Well, wait a minute. I will be right with you." He went down to the swamp and cut a long pole and tied the shoes to the end of it. And he brings it back to her and he says, "Woman, here's your shoes. But anybody slicker than me, I don't want even close to me. So get back. I don't want you touching me. I don't want you close to me." The end. This woman, smart as can be, too smart for the devil. Like, too smart, right? She is awesome. And I have to confess, I put two stories together out of a book by Zora Neale Hurston. You'll see in the show notes. But I had to put two stories because the stories in this book aren't very long. And so you have to put some of them together to try to give you some depth, all right? But these are two stories in there that were told by two different people that she collected and were so similar. I don't know where she got the two stories from, but they were so similar in the story. As you see, the first part and the second part of the story were really two different stories, but told the same message. And it's really about, do not let somebody come into your relationship and break you apart. Do not allow somebody to sow that seed of doubt. Anybody that has been in a relationship, I don't care at what age you were in that relationship, 9 times out of 10, someone, whether intentionally or unintentionally, has either tried or, necessarily tried or accidentally planted a seed of doubt. We all run into it. It can be very accidental. It could be statements like, "Are you sure?" "Oh, wow, I can't believe," or, "Are they right for you?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we know the phrases. Too very blatant, like, "Yo, they ain't good for you," or, "I seen them doing such and such," or, "they used to date so-and-so." Like, we know these. We've probably even done them ourselves. And if you look within yourself, you probably be like, "Dang, I've been that person, and I've been on the receiving end of that." That's not good. I'm just gonna say straight up, that's not good. Don't be that person. If you know somebody's in a relationship, be happy for them. Just be happy. And if you're not really happy for them, don't fake it. Just go about your business. Let them run through. Now, with that being said, though, if you know their partner is putting them into a situation that is detrimental for them, please help them see that. And I know what I just said can be extremely difficult. I know what I just said can break friendships up, long-term friendships up. But I promise you, it's better for them to be mad at you now and then apologize for their anger later than for you not to say a single thing and them hate you for not saying it later on. I promise you, they will forgive you if you do it now and they get mad about it and they see it later on. Most people will not forgive you for staying quiet. I'm just gonna put that out there. Most will not. Some will, some will, but most will not. Okay? I've been through it myself, and it was an accident, and I almost lost my best friend because of it. You know what I mean? I don't want to go into what happened. My best friend, he knows what happened, and we have now been friends for almost 30 years because of it. Because we didn't let lies and deceit come between us, and we watched out for each other. No matter how much the other person might have felt some kind of way about it, we watched out. We told each other we were 100 with each other, no matter what kind of relationship they were in. If we felt it was bad, we told them. If we felt it was okay, we told them. We ain't lie. If my best friend ain't see it at the time, or I ain't see it at the time, shoot, that was my fault, or that was his fault. But later on, he'd be like, "Dang, bro, you was right," and that's the way it is. Okay. But if you got a good relationship, don't let the devil come into it. And I know I just went on a tangent, and I didn't mean to, because I wanted to talk about the story more. But this story, but the woman, she was so much smarter than the devil, because she was able to break people up. But she was smart in such a sad way, in a horrible way, and I hate it. And I hate that she was smart, and I hate that I like her because she was a bad guy. I like bad guys. I do like villains from time to time, but I hate that part of the story, because she was able to outsmart the devil, but she did it by causing other people pain, and it's wrong. She did it by breaking up one and almost breaking up the other. I don't know if she broke up the first couple, but you know, right? But anyway, I'm not even gonna linger on this. Just, you got my message, right? And I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, because I missed you. I missed saying that to you guys on Hanukkah. I'm not good at the holidays. Kwanzaa will be coming up, so happy Kwanzaa to you guys that celebrate Kwanzaa. Saturnalia, I think, is out right now. You got whatever Wicca holiday is coming up. Whatever holiday you celebrate, happy holidays. I will be saying this the next couple weeks, or the next couple episodes. There will be a Christmas special, so look out for that. It will be out on Christmas Day. Look out for the Christmas special. But not to ramble for too long. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for listening to these stories. Thank you for coming on the ride on this ship and doing what we do. And thank you. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for you guys riding with me this whole year, and last year, and next year. Okay, I just want to let you know, pod page /AfroTalesCast is the new website. You can get all the episodes there. You can leave reviews on that site if you would like. Also, if you want to contact me, Twitter, AfroTalesCast, AfroTalesCast at most places, AfroTalesPodcast@yahoo.com if you want to email me. But I am on all social medias. I am even on TikTok now. and I am horrible on it. But if you want to come see my face, come see my face. And I smoke cigars, so if that bothers you, I'm sorry. But most of the time I'm on there smoking a cigar and talking. But if you want to come see me. I don't do much. I'm not on there consistently, but I'm on there. And I'm yammering. So go see the chef. He has a holiday meal for you. And that's all. That's all I have. All right? So as always, remember, thank you from my heart. I love you guys. And have a blessed day. Welcome to the Galley. I am your chef, and today we will be creating a wonderful dish just in time for the holidays. We will be making a sweet potato pie. Well, 3 to be exact. And your holiday will be wonderful because of it. So, what do we need to create this wonderful dessert? Well, you will need 3 frozen, unbaked, 8 or 9-inch single crust pie shells. If you can do this from scratch, please, by all means, go ahead. We will not get into that today. 4 pounds of uncooked and unpeeled sweet potatoes. Half a cup or a stick of butter. Half a cup pure, finely granulated white sugar. Half a cup of light brown sugar, packed, okay? 3 large eggs. 2 cups of whole milk or whatever type of milk you must use. Half a tablespoon of vanilla extract, the real stuff, not the imitation. Half a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Now, what do we do to put these dessert together? Very easy. First, we will hand wash our sweet potatoes. After a complete washing, we will boil them until tender. Once the potatoes are tender, drain and allow them to cool before peeling and mashing. Once this is completed, blend your sweet potatoes in a mixing bowl and with a blender to remove the strings. We all understand we do not want the strings in the pot. While you are cooking the sweet potatoes, go ahead and place your butter on the countertop. This will allow it to soften. Once the potatoes are ready, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we will cream the softened butter with both sugars. Mix in the blended sweet potatoes and continue to mix while adding 1 egg at a time. Finally, add your milk, your vanilla extract, your nutmeg, your salt, and mix thoroughly. Lastly, we will pour the mixture evenly into the 3 unbaked pie shells. We will bake these for 1 hour and 30 minutes at the 350 degrees on your center oven rack. Once this has been completed, take them out, allow them to cool, and that is it. You can be fancy and put a little whipped cream in the center like some people do, but it is up to you. So now you go do what you do and let me know how it comes out. I will be looking forward to seeing sweet potato pies on the counter this holiday. And until I have another wonderful recipe for you, as always, enjoy. My friends, we are here, and I want to thank you for coming out here on this voyage with me. Thank you for doing what you do and giving me the time to get to this point. I want you to join me in thanking Art by Chalet. I want to also join me in thanking those who create the sound effects and music on freesound.org and Free Music Archive. I want you to share this journey with your family and friends so that way they can be blessed just as you are. If you want to leave a comment or a review so others can learn about this voyage, please do so wherever you can. All other ways to support and contact me will be in the show notes. So please go there, check it out, and do what you do best and be you. Again, thank you. And until next time, have a blessed day.